So I've been feeling pretty under the weather today, partly because the weather is awful. uh, it's like 3 o'clock right now, but it is nighttime. I have to have my lights on. But anyways, so my plan is I'm gonna read a bit more. I read about 10 pages of my ebook. I was reading The Left Hand of Darkness by Ursula K. Le Guin, and I did listen to a bit of my audiobook of It by Stephen King this morning. Not sure how I'm feeling about it. It's very anxiety inducing so far, and it's a very long book, so I don't know if I'm going to stick with it. I do want to read it. It's just, it's not the vibes. I feel like I'm starting to turn into a bit of a mood reader because it's just not what I'm feeling right now. And then, so my plan is I want to read for a bit. I want to get through a bit more of Words of Radiance. So we'll see how far I get through that, and then I'll come back with update on what I read. So I have this cute little reading nook that I definitely don't use enough, so I decided to use today. So yeah, I'm going to read a bit of Words of Radiance. I'll put little tags, the chapter things for the spoilers, if you don't want me to spoil Words of Radiance for you. But before going into it, I'm just getting to the part where I believe Shalyn is about to have a meeting with Tin, and this is kind of the first time we really have Tin being introduced. Like, she's introduced like very shortly in the chapter before, but this is the first time we're actually going to get the two of them together. And then in terms of Kaladin, I think the last chapter ended with the king being like an attempt at the assassination of him with the I can't think, with the fence, whatever you call it. He leaned on it and it broke and he almost fell off the edge. So yeah, I'm going to read for a bit. We'll see how long I last. I usually get distracted and I can't read for more than like 5-10 pages at a time, but I do want to read more than that, so let's get going. So I was actually starting to fall asleep there, but I read about 10 pages, I think. So Shalyn's chapter ended. So again, I'll put spoilers here if you don't want to have me spoil it for you. So Shalyn talked to Tin, and Tin basically called her out. She's like, I know you're lying, you're faking, you're pretending to be someone you're not, but that she's interested in helping her because she wants the payoff at the end. She's like, I don't know what you're planning, but I want to be a part of it. And then it went back to Kaladin, and I didn't finish the chapter, but he is learning how to ride a horse. Dalinar wants them to be trained for horse riding just in case they ever need, it's useful. So yeah, I stopped just as Kaladin is starting to learn how to ride the horse. But yeah, I am very sleepy now, so I might actually go take a nap. Yeah, I'm not feeling great, so I at least read a little bit, which was my goal.